Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you. And I am the best reporting on the Eagles. You know I keep my enemies close, man. You know how I move around, man. I keep the enemies real close. I keep them real close. So the Dallas Cowboys, they go ahead and get Randall Cobb. Now, for some of you guys who don't know about Randall Cobb, some people are going to say, oh, isn't he old? No, Randall Cobb is only 28. Randall Cobb was born in 1990. Randall Cobb is very dangerous. I'm on the fence about the pickup for those guys. I'm on the fence. Now, it was really none of our business, but I'm going to tell you why it kind of is our business and why we should be a little happy that they did this. I'm actually excited that they got Randall Cobb for more than one reason. One, I really want to see our cornerbacks put to the test this season. And I think it's a two-man race within the division. All of our cornerbacks are healthy. Jalen Mills talking about we about to win another Super Bowl. Jalen Mills got to back that up. Jalen Mills got to get out there and play superb. He got to back that up, man. Jalen Mills talking that talk. He got to back that up. And I'm just excited. I'm happy. I'm happy that Jalen Mills feel that way. You know, he probably feel like he was done wrong last season. It's a new day. He about to be on dudes' tops like a toupee. It's that simple. It's that easy. Now, this is why we should be excited for the Cowboys getting Randall Cobb, because that's just another mouth for them to feed via Dak's arm. And what does that do? That takes Zeke Elliott out of the game. The one player who, if you keep feeding, he will wear down the defense. Trust me when I tell you, it's going to come a point in the season to where the analysts are criticizing Dallas for not running the ball enough, because they're trying to turn Dak Prescott into this all-time lead and this pocket passer, this gunslinger. They're trying to mold Dak Prescott into that, and I've seen that. I've seen that. We've all seen it last year where they shied away from the run. When everybody's saying, why are they not giving Ezekiel Elliott the ball? They give him the ball one half and he disappears in the whole second half. You know what I mean? The play calling goes to like this, like he's Tom Brady or he's Peyton Manning in their prime or something like that. He's just dropping back, slinging it to no names. But now you got a couple names to sling it to, and I think they're gonna get past happy, man. I'm telling you, I think they're gonna get past happy, and Dak Prescott gonna get exposed with his skirt down, man. They're gonna get past happy, and it's gonna be to our detriment. It's gonna be to everything that we need it to be. So with that being said, I'm excited about the move. I'm excited about, our corners stepping up to the plate. I'm excited. We got nothing to fear when it comes to Randall Cobb coming over there, because Dak can make, if it's 12 throws to make on the field, Dak can make 8 of them. Randall Cobb is used to catching the ball from an elite passer in Aaron Rodgers. Dak Prescott is not yet an elite passer. Dak Prescott is not a bum. Dak Prescott actually, in my opinion, Dak and Wentz actually get better every year. You know what I mean? But it's time. It's going to come a point to where the Dallas Cowboys face some type of controversy. And I'm talking about this controversy in the form of the injury bug. It's going to come down to it. And I don't want to hear any excuses, because we faced the injury bug and we still went to the playoffs. I don't want to hear any excuses. We faced the injury bug and won the Super Bowl. It's going to come to it. It's going to come down to it. The injury bug. Now, I'm not wishing no injury on nobody. I'm not wishing no misfortune on nobody, but it comes down to it. You can't escape it. It often comes down to it. It just got super dark out here. What is that about? You can't escape it. It often comes down to it. The injury bug comes for anybody. It comes when it wants to come, and there's nothing you can do about it. The Dallas Cowboys, in my opinion, have been getting off fat without getting injured. Now, we don't wish injury on nobody, like I just said, but I'm telling you it's coming. The injury bug is coming. The injury bug doesn't wait for nobody. Now they're going to have to show and prove of what they can do in these times like that, man. Or say Zeke go down, are you just going to turn into a passing offense? You probably have to at that point. I think we beefed up the defensive line for Ezekiel Elliott. You know what I'm saying? So you know our cornerbacks are healthy, man. I can't wait for the season. Randall Cobb is a threat. Clearly, the Eagles are going to be 1 and the Dallas Cowboys are going to be 2, or vice versa. That's how it's looking. It is literally looking like a two-man race at this point. The Giants have no secondary. The Redskins got a piece of the Giants secondary, and Josh Norman and Landon Collins. We got to see how that thing mesh. The Redskins have no quarterback really, so It's all up in the air. It's all up for grabs. May the best man win, and I think we the best man when it comes down to this. One more thing now about Jalen Mills' comments. I'm not going to say that I disagree with Jalen Mills' comments. I don't disagree with the comments at all. I think that Jalen Mills has he has every right to feel the way he feels about that, because who are we? Who are we? You know what I'm saying? The waves that we made and the things that we've done. And Jalen Mills was a part of that. So Jalen Mills should feel like, we're going to return back to our form and we're going to get everything back in perspective. So I don't got a problem with what Jalen Mills said. Nobody should have a problem with anybody exuding that type of confidence or whatever. So I think Jalen Mills is ready. You know what I mean? He had egg on his face last year. It's a new year. Jalen Mills is ready to, just prove and show who he is and what he can be, despite me thinking that he's on the trading block in this San Francisco deal. Jalen Mills probably most likely comes back into a starting role. But it's hard to argue bringing Jalen Mills back into a starting role after we saw Avonte Maddox, after we saw Crevion LeBlanc. Just put especially Avonte Maddox. Crevion came on a little late, but after we seen the work that Avonte Maddox put in as a rookie, we saw that type of work. Come on, man. You gotta reward rookies who step up when it's time to play. You gotta reward rookies who put in that type of work. So I expect to see Avonte Maddox on the first defensive snap of the season, man. I expect to see Avonte Maddox, man. We got a good locker room. I feel as though our locker room is gelling pretty easily. I feel like our locker room got it down packed to where we know what's important. The locker room knows, hey, next man up. The locker room knows that if some guys are in their rotation, it's time for those guys to play. The locker room knows that, it's all about the team. There's no I in, you know what I mean? There's no I in team. And I believe we play that way, man. And then let's look at other moves that the division is making. I only see the Eagles making good moves. This is the Cowboys' first move, so obviously it's something that we got to look out for because they added a weapon. Hearns, you really can't sleep on Hearns. This is the other guy that got Hearns. You really can't sleep on Hearns. The only mistake I think the Cowboys really did was bringing back Jason Witten. They made a mistake in bringing back Jason Witten. I think they'll probably make another mistake in bringing in Eric Berry. But you got to keep your eyes on who you think is going to be in the mix for it. Really, can we take the Redskins serious? Didn't they just sign Eric Flowers, ring hike the ball. He up there playing patty cake, getting thrown around, getting pancaked, getting ran over. Quarterback Eli Manning was getting killed with Eric Flowers, man. Killed. And Case Keenum gonna get killed with Eric Flowers and gonna throw them picks up to this hungry secondary, man. We birthed a very hungry secondary, man. And a lot of people are saying, what are we doing at running back? I don't believe running back is like I feel like I'm thinking like Howie right now. I don't believe that running back should be setting off this much alarms when you really got to look at the offensive line. We don't know if Brooks is going to be 100%. We're going to lose Wisniewski in the free agency most likely if he didn't already sign somewhere. I don't know, not to my knowledge. You know what I mean? You got to worry about the offensive line to some degree. You got to worry about the offensive line because if you go get a running back and you can't plug in those holes of offensive line, what good is the running back? Running backs and offensive lines coincide. They go hand in hand. So it's looking like a real two-man race for the NFC East, man. It's we added safety, they added wide receiver. Come on, man. Anybody can see that this is chess being played. We make a move, they're gonna make a move. That's just how it goes. It's chess being played, and I can see how the Dallas Cowboys think because they've been thinking the same way for 20 plus years. The same way. They've been doing they've been in competition with who's the best in the division. That's all the Cowboys have been doing for the last 20 years. We bring in a defensive tackle and Malik. They do that. We get Deshaun Jackson. They try to add another weapon. All they doing is doing what we do. They're a running team. And look what they're doing, changing their identity so they could keep up. Listen, man, it's a two-team race in the NFC East. I'll give it that much, but there's only one team will come out victorious, and it's the Philadelphia Eagles.